Because that's what he thinks he is.
It's prime time!
It's prime time.
Hey everybody, this is Crash Gamerize along with a DL.
Hello.
And we'll be reacting to Sentry versus Superman Boy Prime Death Battle.
You got that confused. It's Superboy Prime.
Wait, what the? Bro, I can't wait for some of these comments to be like, actually, this guy's a LARPer? This guy's a LARPer? Answer this game?
From what I've heard, both are just like bullshit.
Yeah, so we'll see who.
Sentry versus Superboy Prime.
These two dark supermen prove that sometimes absolute power corrupts absolutely.
He's with
Yeah.
Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons.
Oh,
and
so like
skills to
stronger
find out who would
Homelander.
win a
Yeah.
death battle.
I'm okay, honestly, for anybody stronger than Homelander.
One superhero
I'm gonna-
stands
okay,
alone at the peak
I'm
of
gonna
Marvel Comics.
guess-
He's a brilliant scientist and friend
I'm gonna
to
guess Superboy
all.
Prime. That's
The
gonna be my guess.
Guardian of good, the
Yeah, I think
Sentry.
Superboy
Which makes
because
it
of his
all the more
goddamn
mysterious
punch.
when all of humanity forgot about him, as though he never existed in the first place.
What if the reason we forgot Sentry
Yeah, what
was that
if?
he wanted to be forgotten?
To save us from himself.
As the story goes, Robbie Reynolds was just your average, ordinary high school teen until the day he accidentally drank this super soldier serum.
At that moment, Robbie was imbued with the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns, becoming one of the strongest superheroes in existence.
That's gonna be one hell of a bowel movement. And what better way to use
Ew.
his new powers than to
Okay.
become a sentry to all mankind?
In a never-ending crusade against his devious arch-nemesis, the Void.
He's got all your classic, I
Yeah,
can't believe
that-
he's not Kryptonian superpowers, like super strength, speed, durability, and flight.
He can spot you from miles away, or even hear a butterfly sneeze from across the planet.
You butterflies sneeze?
No!
Well, Sentry's cells absorb and process the sun's rays, and if he wants to, he can fire that solar energy right back at you in a powerful laser, or bend
Okay.
light away to turn invisible, or use it to make force fields.
Okay.
Really, the Sentry can draw power from anywhere and everywhere. When he was forcibly shrunk down to subatomic size, he started pulling energy from the microverse instead. And despite being microscopic, his punches were strong enough to destroy planets, even while holding
Damn.
back.
Sentry can teleport, communicate to
What? He was holding back and was a very micro-sized, yet still was able to destroy a planet?
Damn.
God damn. They're like,
Well, so far, Sentry just sounds like strong Superman. Nothing really concrete so far to say, oh yeah,
and even
stronger than
breed and mess with
Superboy.
minds.
He's also a genius with a super brain comparable to Tony Stark and Reed Richards. He's even built his own watchtower with an advanced AI that is constantly monitoring the planet for threats.
Jesus Christ,
Oh.
he's like the Avengers all in one. Why do there even need to be any other superheroes?
Indeed, the Sentry is more than strong enough to take on Marvel's heaviest hitters, like his famous battle with the Green Scar Hulk,
Yeah.
where Black Bolt, Iron Man, and Doctor Strange failed. The Sentry was the only one who stood against the Hulk's full power.
He's also battled Thor, who collapsed an infinite number of timelines into one by clashing with another Thor.
The Sentry is incredibly fast, too. He can bend space and speed blitz Ares, who can move within Planck time, the smallest unit of time possible in our universe.
He's stated to be as fast as the Heralds of Galactus, like the Silver Surfer, who once outraced the multiverse blowing up. The Surfer flew so fast he went back in time. So you'd think Sentry would be able to handle some punk in a trench coat.
yeah,
But it wasn't
I was
so
gonna
simple.
comment about this.
The Void was
Those-
everywhere that the Sentry...
Those early like 90s costumes look so weird nowadays.
Oh geez, once the Sentry gets into Marvel Rivals, how are they going to make him work?
I mean, okay, let's be fair. The fact that we have characters like Ultron, you know, to be as way as they are, let's be fair. I feel like they can just pull off with anybody. Let's be fair.
I mean, fair
Because we have
enough.
Ultron, Thor, Angela, Hela. Already, those are gods into the game.
Yeah.
Punk in a trench coat.
But it wasn't so simple. The Void was everywhere that the Sentry wasn't.
If Sentry saved people from a burning building, Void would crash an airplane. If Sentry healed a person's broken back, Void would give someone else cancer. What an asshole!
Damn.
For every good act the
Damn.
Sentry performs, the
For
Void
real.
commits an evil one. Because the truth was, the Sentry and the Void were one and the same.
Bum, bum, plot twist. Turns out Sentry's whole origin story was a lie. Robbie Reynolds wasn't a 60s high schooler beating up bullies like some Jack Kirby comic.
In reality, Bob Reynolds was a schizophrenic meth addict who drank the Sentry serum just to get high. And the Void was, in reality, a malevolent godlike entity bonded to Bob that was the literal angel of death.
Yes,
Oh.
from the Bible, with Moses and the Pharaoh and the dead firstborns. That's him, apparently.
And this being manifests
Oh,
as
okay.
the dark side of Bob's shattered psyche, a villainous alter ego with all of his power. Too much power for any one man to handle. The only way to destroy the Void was to also destroy the Sentry.
So Bob did something crazy. With help from Reed's tech, he used his own psychic powers to erase himself from everyone's past, present, and future, including his own.
Warping the perception of reality of every single person on the planet. They would no longer remember him or even recognize anything remotely related to him. A picture of the Sentry would still technically exist, but in your mind's eye, including Bob's, it isn't there.
Great. Everyone knows repressing your problems always makes them better.
But Bob's memories eventually clawed their way back, in part thanks to Norman Osborn, the
God damn it, Norman.
Norman! Why did you do this? It had to
You
be
guys-
freaking Norman of all people.
God damn it, Norman.
and his desire to somehow control the Void. So
Norman.
Oh my god, bro. This okay, bro. I always freaking hate despise Norman just because like this guy's not only just a freaking rich billionaire that wants to try to like take control of everything. He just wants he thinks they can control something called the Void. They're just like evil incarnates. God damn it!
Right.
Like literally,
Right.
these guys, these really smart scientists, are like dudes like they always do some of the most dumbest decisions. Yeah, I'm sure I can control something evil incarnates.
Yeah, nothing bad's gonna happen.
Norman had the Thunderbolts murder Bob's wife Lindy in order to release, you know,
Oh,
the Angel of Death.
Yeah, try controlling the
Brother.
guy who can throw hands with Molecule Man, who somehow
looks
is
like
one
he's
of the
getting
strongest
erased.
beings in all of Marvel. At his peak, he's got almost complete control over the multiverse. So yeah, good luck with that one, Norm.
Molecule Man was another mentally unstable god whose power fluctuates based on their self-confidence. In a way, a sort of kindred spirit to Bob.
It was then that Bob discovered the true source of his own powers, his own control over molecules. Yeah, you can do that too.
The Sentry can create and destroy matter on a whim, able to rip you apart at the molecular level, or conjure an entire new reality from scratch, all with just a wave of his hand, like Dr. Manhattan.
He can also regenerate his body from any kind of damage, like being burnt to a skeleton or getting Dr. Manhattan himself.
As long as one single solitary atom remains, the Sentry is unkillable.
And Void's got all of this and more, except he doesn't hold back. He can shapeshift, create hurricanes, trap you in darkness, possess your body, and devour your soul.
With his infinitendrils, the Void takes control of a victim's mind and tortures them with the memories of past traumas and nightmares.
He killed Loki. He wrecked Asgard. The Avengers, the Fantastic Four, the Inhumans, and the X-Men teaming up all at once could barely handle him. Void is one of the biggest bads in Marvel. Great fucking job, Norm.
Great job,
Yeah.
job, Norman.
Oh, wait, it says it here. The Void also overwhelmed Doctor Strange and Loki as the Sorcerer Supreme, allowing it to scale other powerful magical being users in Marvel like Dormammu, who sustains the multiverse spanning dark dimension. Oh god.
So how do you? Okay, in Rivals, would Void actually be like Cloak and Dagger with Sentry?
I have no idea to be honest. I can imagine it might be like an ult of some kind to be honest. I like how we're just trying to bring in Marvel Rivals to this.
I think
Ooh, I wonder if this will work as a character.
Ooh, I wonder.
Void Void is one of the biggest bads in Marvel. Great fucking job, Norm. I'm
Thanks,
something
Norman.
of a moron myself.
The only way forward, the only way
Yes,
for
he is a
Bob to
moron.
Let's see this. We use the power of 1,000,000 supernovas equal to Thor and Hulk. Flew light years in seconds. Overloaded the Absorbing Man with his energy. Void overpowered Doctor Strange and Loki simultaneously. Merged Sentry, killed a dead Celestial, and defeated Ares, Loki, Doctor Doom, Blue Marvel, and Molecule Man.
save everyone, including himself, was to do something he never imagined. Let the Void in.
By refusing to repress his darker half anymore, Sentry and Void merged and became stronger than the sum of their parts.
One being now free to finally live his life without the crushing weight of self-hatred and fear.
Maybe, but this is the Void we're talking about. What if Bob just has a new puppet master who's only letting him think he's in control?
As long as the Void exists, it's just another revolution in that same endless cycle. It remains to be seen whether even death itself can break that wheel.
He'll be back. Sentry is gone, but not forgotten. He'll never be forgotten again.
Oh boy.
Do you believe a man can fly?
Yeah, Wiz, within the pages of DC Comics, everyone and their irradiated six-dimensional gorilla mother can do it.
Well, what about in the real world? Not Earth 1 or Earth 2, but our own Earth. Earth Prime.
The Earth of you, me, and Clark Kent. A totally normal boy from New England who just happened to share a name with that comic book character.
Mere coincidence. That is, until the day Clark took a leap of faith and believed he could fly.
And he did! Surprise, surprise, Clark was actually from the planet Krypton, which apparently exists in our universe now? Anyway, the real Superman, the one from all those comics he loved, showed up just in time to give him the skinny on being Superboy. Wait, he could have chosen me! I believe I can fly!
Bugsy, don't jump off the... Oh. Clark had all your classic Kryptonian powers. Flight, heat vision, microscopic and telescopic sight, Arctic breath. It was the dream that every little boy had finally come true.
Now, just in time for his universe, our universe, to be annihilated literally 1 month later in DC Comics Armageddon. The Crisis on Infinite Earths. Wiz, we're canonically dead since 1986, apparently.
With everyone he knew and loved gone, Clark took shelter in a pocket dimension with other cosmic refugees. Now, an anachronism in DC's new, rebooted, post-crisis continuity, Clark was forced to watch as the comics landscape changed before his eyes. As stories became darker and morally complex, as heroes failed to be the paragons of good he saw them as in his childhood.
As someone else
Oh, great. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Someone else became Superboy.
Someone became Superboy, and you know for a fact, later on to that point, later after the Golden Silver Age comics, they'll be starting to make more complex and darker stories.
Yep.
Yeah, boy.
got to be Superboy.
Some people can't stand change, can't stand to see a world that doesn't look the way it did when they were a child. The day needed to be saved by Superboy, the real Superboy, Superboy Prime.
So he did what any Superboy would do, punch really hard. He punched.
Oh yeah, because technically he's like from those Golden Age. Actually, is it Golden Age or Silver Age where he's at?
Gold.
But yeah, basically the point where like they had Superman be able to just do anything they wanted. I can imagine this guy can probably do the same those same feats.
Same types of bullshit.
The same type of bullcrap old superheroes would do back then.
His way out of the dimension so hard, the shockwaves rippled through the universe and retconned DC Comics. Superboy was back, and he was gonna fix comic books forever. Hell yeah!
No matter how many fake heroes got in his way.
Oh shit! Super Chud Prime isn't just your ordinary Kryptonian. Oh no, he's pre-crisis.
As in, from before the Crisis on Infinite Earths, a time when comics were a bit more comical.
Weird.
When Superman could sneeze solar systems apart or tow a galaxy of planets behind him like it was nothing.
Or clash with another Kryptonian so hard, they generated enough power to restore an infinite number of timelines.
Get ready to hear that word a lot. My favorite is the time Superman flew so fast he broke the light barrier, the time barrier, and even the bonds of infinity.
Oh,
I wonder if
okay.
these writers ever
oh god damn it. Okay. Just hearing by that already, I cannot. I wonder how the heck is the Sentry supposed to beat this thing?
Nope.
Unless, of course, unless the void does like the whole like torture his mind thing, it actually doesn't affect this guy that badly.
This
Oh,
bullshit
boy.
would feed nerd arguments for the next half century.
Yeah.
Not that I'm complaining.
Yep.
That's how I get paid.
Prime would know he is a self-described power scaler's dream.
You have you
Huh.
have any idea how OP I am? I am a power scaler's dream.
Oh god, he's a Deadpool.
And I love a good tournament arc.
Huh. You think he's heard about us?
We can only hope not.
Oh, I-
As a
oh,
Kryptonian
absolutely
with an
have, yeah.
ultra-dense molecular structure, he should also share many of the same resistances.
Oh my god, I watched this when I was a kid.
Like, old school.
Yeah, basically it was like one of those old DVDs that will have like a couple of the episodes. And,
Oh, okay.
and I was like, that was like my first introduction of Superman. It was through this.
Like
Wow.
being transmuted to stone, having his
Yeah.
atomic bonds weakened,
It's by how
or
old that
getting his
thing,
energy
that
drained.
show is. I think it's like
Kryptonians like Superman can
1960s.
withstand more esoteric attacks too. They can actively resist mental attacks by outthinking them.
Oh,
and
they
their
have-
souls can resist.
Well,
Oh, okay.
shit.
Well, okay, Sentry. There goes your one chance. Actually, wait. Would that be considered a mental attack?
Yes. Yes.
I guess so, because like,
And he can resist soul manipulation. So yeah, well, son of a bitch.
Being
There it
destroyed.
goes.
All thanks to Earth's good old yellow sun fueling his cells. And unlike
oh wait. Superboy Prime also has a Silver Age Kryptonian ability to vibrate his molecules to travel to other universes in higher dimensions. Okay, yep.
Well,
that post-crisis super fraud who gets weaker without sunlight, Prime's got it covered.
With a suit of armor made from the corpse of the Anti-Monitor, which constantly feeds him solar energy. Literally wearing the pelt of the monster who destroyed his universe, just to be better and stronger than
You ready to go kill some nerds? Bruh.
oh god,
Superman.
he has
Because
such
that's
an
what he
ego.
thinks he is.
It's prime time! Oh my god, bruh. I honestly kind of curious when the heck these comments came out. Did these comments came out like after the Morbius movie, or like was it before?
I do not know.
I've been saving that. Oh. Okay. Okay. Honest,
Jeez.
I do not want this guy to win. I wish this guy cannot win, but he's probably gonna end up winning.
Superman with better feats in scaling. Superman, but real.
Wait, what did this guy say? Wait, hold up. Wait up.
He said the F-bomb. I saw that.
I'm done holding back. It's effing prime time. Bruh. That is such cool.
Superman if he was a fucking idiot. Okay, sure, he has the same hyper-efficient brain that all Kryptonians have, but when it came to being a superhero, he was a violent, immature moron.
Exactly
So,
what you'd
Homelander.
expect from a kid who never grew up and never learned to hold back. Instead of saving Earth's heroes, he started massacring them. And let's be real, there's a part of him that knows that
Hey, you kill people. Hey, that was like at least 2 reboots ago. And besides, if everyone I killed has been brought back from the dead since then, did I really kill them? Yes!
Yes, that's killing them.
Just because they can get revived, that doesn't mean you didn't kill them.
editorial will just bring them all back eventually.
He's battled the Doom Patrol, Justice Society, Teen Titans, and 3 Flashes at once. He effortlessly murdered an alternate universe Justice League, and even killed his rival, Connor Kent, the new Superboy. Even as other Kryptonians
yep.
grew in power to become comparable to their pre-crisis iterations, Prime still held an advantage because he never held back.
Like the time he tore apart the Monarch's armor, accidentally unleashing the Big Bang in his face, destroying the universe, and he was fine.
Or the time a Guardian of the Universe blew himself up in an attempt to stop Prime, blasting him into the multiverse atom by atom, and that only made Prime stronger.
Or the time he fought
What?
a potential future version of himself who became a god of time. And instead of teaming up, Prime stupidly attacked him and accidentally retconned themselves both out of existence.
Which sent him home, back to his original universe, our universe. Except now everyone he knew, his parents, his girlfriend Lori, had been reading his comics. They knew what he had become. and they were terrified.
Once again, forced to watch as his heroes progressed without him, he pored over comic after comic, learning everything about DC,
And a little bit of Marvel.
only to discover.
Oh
his
no!
Wait, oh sorry, he knows Marvel as well? Oh god, he's probably gonna know this. That means
He knows Sentry then.
He
and
might know
what
Sentry.
he can do.
worst possible nightmare.
Because
Not
that was
only would he
symbiote
never-
Spider-Man.
Wait, what?
Of Marvel.
Only to discover his worst possible nightmare.
Not only would he never get to be Superman,
Give me did you check that?
he wasn't even a super villain that people
Wait, really? Everyone hates you. I want that rage-filled heart. You hate them all. So, okay. So not only does nobody like him as a superhero, they don't even like him as a villain.
Supervillain.
And they're
He's
not.
basically overpowered Homelander.
Yes.
liked. Turns out, power levels aren't everything.
So, naturally, he flew to DC headquarters and attacked the people writing his own comic.
Oh,
Like some infinitely recursive meta hell.
Prime had become a whiny, petulant, reactionary fanboy. Wiz, you think he's the guy posting on our Reddit?
And at the peak of his violent temper tantrum, he murdered the Golden Age Superman, the original Superman. Action Comics #1, the first superhero.
What? No.
Instead of restoring DC's glorious past, Prime beat it to death. He needed to change.
And that opportunity came when this alternate universe Jokerized Batman Who Laughs threatened
oh,
Yeah, the very famous
Darkest Night.
to destroy
Oh, boy.
all of reality.
Prime was drafted to help save the day, and it
Oh wait, goddamn, I'm getting called.
turned out he was the only Superboy who could.
Remember that time Prime punched reality so hard he retconned DC Comics? Turns out that was no coincidence. Due to his repeated excursions across the multiverse, Prime became a space-time anomaly, and he slowly learned how to manipulate reality itself with his fists.
I guess you could call it his retcon punch.
At first, its effects were random, like bringing Jason Todd back to life or restoring Beast Boy's memories. But he started to use it to rewrite continuity to fix the evil universes of the Batman Who Laughs.
Giving them and all the characters inside of them happy endings. In a weird way, that's what Superman has always done, right? Punch the bad guys so hard he saves the day.
Prime can punch hard enough to enter the time stream, seemingly exit the comic medium entirely, and even defeat the nigh-omnipotent Dark.
Moving to destroy planets, tank the Monarch's Big Bang, reacted to 3 flashes at once, punched his way out of the Phantom Zone, to DC Comics continuity multiple times, fought post-crisis in Golden Age Superman simultaneously, the Black Lanterns, Ion, Mr. Mix. Wait, he really would defeat this guy?
Yeah.
Damn, in the Darkest Night.
Darkest Night.
Not
Who was
mixed with
powerful
select.
enough to beat Perpetua, the goddess who created all of DC Comics, the whole shebang. And Prime hit the Darkest Night so hard, he erased his entire evil multiverse.
A feat that no one actually saw happen. Prime's first true act of heroism was one that he did selflessly, and it was the first step toward becoming a true hero.
The kind of hero that Superman always secretly knew he could be. A hero who could someday get his own issue #1. A hero like, well, Superman.
Maybe one day Prime will truly believe in himself, just like he once believed he could fly.
Okay, so at the end,
At least
he decided to redeem himself to correct everything bad he has ever done.
well, that's nice.
Oh boy, so then I wonder.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've
Not
run
the
the day
Lego.
through all possibilities.
Yeah.
It's time for a death battle!
This city won't last much longer. Quit while you're behind, kid.
Mess up a superhero crossover? No way, dork. Onomatopoeia coming right.
Of course.
You're dealing with someone who has the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns!
big mistake, dipwad. It's prime time.
It's what?
Yep.
Are you kidding me? Another Dark Superman fraud? Boring! It's cool when I do it.
No, it's not.
No, it ain't.
Please, stop hitting me.
He'll kill you.
I'll kill you. To death.
Bye-bye, Bob. It's time to play God.
Oh god. Let's see, what's gonna happen? What's the trauma they're gonna give?
Oh, they are.
Okay, you weren't joking. Definitely a crisis level threat. Luckily, so am I.
Run all you want! If Bob couldn't escape me.
What hope do you have, boy? Afraid of the Dark Clark? What kind of a hero are you? Remind me again, whatever happened to Lori?
I'm sorry, who?
I actually have no idea. I imagine it would be this version
Silver
of
Clark.
that version of Lois.
There is no happy ending. Not for you. Not for me. Not for anyone else. In the void.
Haven't you ever read a comic book, you big freaking nerd? There's always a happy ending.
Oh, is that giving him his happy ending?
Bob? You kept talking about the Sentry. Bad dream?
No idea, Lindy. Best sleep I've had in years.
Crisis averted.
Okay. I can get behind
I don't
this.
think I've ever seen someone beaten to death so wholesomely before.
Let's break this down into 3 chapters: their strength, intelligence, and powers.
As with any flying brick fight, the first question you gotta answer is, who's stronger?
Prime and Sentry are naturally 2 of the heaviest hitters in DC and Marvel, more than capable of matching and surpassing Herald-level opponents like Superman and Thor.
Who are both strong enough to create and destroy an infinite number of timelines with their clashes. Just absolute wacky bullshit like that.
So in order to pick a winner, we have to take a close look at the strongest beings they've fought: Molecule Man and the Darkest Knight.
Sentry beat the crap out of Molecule Man, but remember, Eminem's power can fluctuate a lot, and when he fought Sentry, he wasn't at his full power, so we can only scale this so far.
But Prime overpowered the Darkest Knight after the Mad Bat had absorbed the powers of both Perpetua and, what do you know, Dr. Manhattan, both of which alone could threaten all of DC Comics.
And unlike with Molecule Man, there's nothing to suggest the Darkest Knight was holding back. In a straight brawl, Prime takes the edge in strength. But muscles aren't everything. Maybe Sentry could figure out a way around Prime's brawn with his intelligence.
While Prime does possess a super advanced Kryptonian brain, he clearly does not use it to its full extent.
It's less that he's dumb and more that he's a teenager and has a habit of crashing out.
The Sentry, on the other hand, has been compared to Tony Stark and Reed Richards, some of the most intelligent people in all of Marvel Comics.
Sure, he mentally struggles with the whole void thing, which sucks for him, but losing control to the void only makes him more dangerous.
And as the Merge Sentry, he's operating at his peak, fully in control of his powers. In a test of wits and wills, the Sentry was the more intelligent.
But the main question in this matchup had to do with their batshit insane powers.
With the Sentry's ability to reshape molecular matter and warp perception of reality to such an incredible degree, his powers seem much more versatile than Prime's. Prime may be stronger, but heat vision, frost breath, and Kryptonian punches aren't going to do much in the long run against someone who can regenerate from a single atom.
But pre-crisis Kryptonians have actually resisted having their molecules torn apart before, and Prime should be no different. So it's not like Sentry was ever going to just Doc Manhattan him away.
Prime could still be worn down. Kryptonians have incredible stamina, but we know that sustained damage will eventually knock them out or kill them.
Unless Prime could find a way around Sentry's insane regeneration.
Sentry was able to regenerate his body after being destroyed by Morgan Le Fay. While she was claimed he can erase a person's timeline, there is no evidence to suggest she used this technique on Sentry, and later admits doing so will put her own life in danger.
He was toast.
Luckily for Prime, his ability to retcon away your history and mess with your whole timeline was actually something Sentry had no specific resistance to.
Not only that, it was something he's been affected by in the past.
Like the time the Scarlet Witch rewrote all of reality during House of M. Bob's continuity was rewritten like everyone else's.
Or the time Absorbing Man had the powers of a cosmic cube and warped Sentry's personal reality. Shit, Moonstone literally describes it as a reality punch.
Now, Sentry's psionic power could theoretically retcon himself from Prime's perception of reality. However, this feat required assistance from Reed Richards, and it's unlikely he could pull it off mid-fight.
Pre-crisis Kryptonians also resist a lot of mind manipulation anyway, so good luck trying.
Now, Prime hasn't always had the most perfect control over his retcon punch, so he might need more than one blow to finish the job.
But Prime was more than capable of powering through Void's scariest abilities.
Like having his soul eaten, or being cut off from sunlight. I guess that Edgelord solar armor came in handy after all.
In short, Prime could resist everything Sentry could throw at him, but Sentry couldn't do the same. Prime takes the final edge in powers.
With no way to easily put him down, Prime would eventually muscle his way through and retcon the Void away for good.
Sorry, Bob. Defeat was unavoidable.
The winner is Superboy Pro.
Oh, hey, my pizza's here.
The winner is Superboy Prime. Letter to the editors? Oh yeah, I win. That's right. You hack frauds really tried to lowball me, but I checked the clock and it's prime time, baby. Now, personally, that intelligence section was such a gimme. I don't crash out. I'm a tragic hero grappling with real intense emotion. Buddy. I can be smart anytime I want. But anyway, don't subscribe, don't join as a member, don't watch Death Battle. My comics. Prime out.
Next time
okay.
Death Battle.
All right, wait, what's gonna be the next matchup?
Avatar?
Avatar versus what? What was that?
Aang versus the Traveler from Genshin Impact.
Oh, okay. The fact that you immediately knew that, I'm just...
Yeah, because I hate Genshin Impact.
Oh, the fact that you knew, that means you're a fanboy.
Yeah.
No, the fact that I know is because because of Sonic Frontiers versus Genshin Impact.
Wait.
Nah. You can't deny it.
Wait. What do you mean? What happened there? Don't tell me that freaking Sonic lost.
Do you remember the Game Awards player's voice?
Oh, I thought you said there was like a crossover between Genshin and Sonic.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, okay, that's understandable.
So DL knows him just because he holds a grudge for that one Game Awards, which is very understandable.
Well then, that was Prime. That was Superboy Prime versus Sentry. I mean, I was not expecting that ending, to be honest. That was actually probably like the most wholesome ending of a death battle I've ever seen. This guy's like, you know what?
Pinky versus Deadpool.
Oh yeah, I guess that. But I guess it's more so the fact that freaking Superboy Prime decided to just give him a happy ending.
Yeah.
Alright then. Well, hopefully, I thought we'd be checking out the next one. Hopefully, Avatar wins that one. I should have got, unless there's like some real bullcrap in Genshin that.
There's bullcrap in Genshin.
Oh boy.